Yo, what's up, diggity dogs? Give me a high five! Today we're going to be doing something, another tier list for another franchise I love. Ranking Helluva Boss and Hazbin hotel characters as of episode 5 of Helluva Boss. There are like a few dozen of these lists, and very few of them are actually comprehensive enough for my tastes, or like either they were too comprehensive, like having all the background characters like these guys who I don't know about, or they were missing a bunch of guys. But this one seems to be good enough. Hope you guys really think this is good enough. So let's get into it. Also, I saw that new Shyamalan movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but me really like. Really effective horror in my opinion. Really put me in a bad mood. Really trying to cheer myself up. So let's start this. Okay. Angie, A tier, Angel Dust, a very entertaining character on screen. Great music video, which may or may not have 100 YouTube video views, but I haven't seen it in a while, so you tell me in the comments if it's 100 million views. Great character as of that point. Blitzo, also A tier, great, very entertaining character, very fleshed out as a character as well. Easily the perfect type of protagonist for a show as cynical as and bleak as as cynically funny as a Helluva Boss. Charlie Magni, S tier for being an unstoppable idealist and being adorable. We all know why we love her. Alastor, S tier, my second favorite character in this franchise. You already know who number 1 is, but Alastor, great Bill Cipher XP, great can of mystery, very entertaining and badass at the same time. Cherry Bomb, B tier, a lot of people like her, but I think she's just okay. Actually, B tier, but we'll be getting other, feel like she could have had she was good in the music video, but feel like she could have had a larger role in the pilot. Deary, yeah, well, I mean, she's our main Heaven character so far, and yep, doing a good job of expressing the Lord's good Christian values. The Lord. The Egg Boys, C tier for being the annoying minion stereotype. I think they were trying to subvert that, but B tier, Piggy. Husk, I feel like doesn't really do that much in the pilot. I mean, they were basically just an introduction, like, hey, here's this character who's going to be in the pilot, one of the fun side characters. And their design looks like a Dr. Seuss boss fight from a Dr. Seuss game, which just isn't that interesting. These two are good parents. Katie Killjoy, she earned her name. That kid also earned see you later. Lilith, she has only appeared as a picture, so, she had a decent sounding phone call, so B tier. Lulu, it's literally just an Apple mascot, so C tier for that. Oh, and I was not expecting to get into the... And here we come to my favorite character, Luna! Adorable, badass, very entertaining, very sympathetic, adorable, and is voiced by, and a good voice actor as well. Also goes without saying, good doggo's a good doggo. I like doggos. Loopty-goopty, that name literally is that's a name you would only ever hear in Rick and Morty, but, B tier for not really doing that much, and, 8, Lyle Lipton, A for being a reference to Dr. Robotnik and Big Weld from Robots. Robots is underrated. Lucifer Magni, otherwise known as... Okay, on the one hand, we haven't seen him yet, but on the other hand, he also caused the fall of man, bringing suffering into the world, so screw you, Satan. Satan! You, as Kenneth Copeland said, Satan! You fall on your face! I blow the wind of God on you. Vox, he's literally these two really haven't done anything yet, so C tier. But this one is named Velvet, and I love, after one of my favorite characters, Velvet's from another character I like his name. That's so B tier. Valentino, D tier for I mean the music video made it pretty obvious. Mrs. Mayberry, B tier because education is good. Millie and Moxie, those two are a couple. I mean, they got Richard Stephen Horvitz to voice him, and Millie's adorable, so I think that's a good enough reason to put them both in A tier. Don't you guys agree? RoboFizz, that was a great villain of the week / boss fight. Nifty, very clever that they gave her a cockroach motif, and don't compare people to cockroaches, that's always awful, but very clear at making her the neat freak. Octavia, B tier, seems to like just be like the sad emo daughter stereotype. She only appeared in one episode, so I mean, she really only had one episode so far, but B tier, I guess. These two, they remind me of a boss from Cave Story, so B tier. These three angels, A for Angel, I guess. And also, love how they act as a sort of good in quotations counterpart to the IMP. Saving lives. Sally Mae, A for trans representation, transgender, good, I guess, or something. Striker, A tier, that they got Norman Reedus from Death Stranding to voice him. Death Stranding is awesome. Sir Pentious, another one of my favorite characters in this series because of how much he just successfully acts as a campy cartoon villain. Actually, A tier, he's not as good as the top characters. Stella, yeah, that marriage went south anyway. Stolas, I love that guy. How creative an interpretation it is of the classic Ars Goetia demon, and also being for a pretty chill dad when he's on screen. Tom Trench, I mean, he doesn't really do that much, so C tier. Vaggie, okay, she was decently cute, and it's a cute relationship as well, so A tier. Oscar, I mean, voiced by Christina V, so A tier. Tex, yeah, the state of Texas, B tier. I mean, like with the off-screen girlfriend, people are already like writing fics of her getting shoved out of the way or something. B tier, that guy, and C tier, he's just another ENTP in the series. Okay, my ranking for most good and these guys, and I love how these guys, their faces are obscured, so only a true fan would know who they are. So good night. There it is, my ranking for the Hazbin Hotel of a Boss, Dramatis Personae, from the not so great guys to LOOOOOOOOONA!